This woman is completely unfazed to what is about to happen.
I'm just here for Uber, actually. Yeah.
Pick it up, damn it. Can we get an F in chat for those napkins? Anyways, welcome to a brand new video, guys. Today it's your boy Nuggs. What's going on? My very first order was Instacart. It was $18 for only 13 items, so I had to take it. It was going 6 miles and there was 2 separate customers, but it was the first order of the day, and since it was only 10 a.m., I needed to take something to get myself moving. And again, this handy dandy cart came in clutch today. This thing is badass.
Thank you.
Alright, you guys let me know in my last video that a lot of you have the same bugs that I do in the DoorDash app, but some of you said you didn't. So let me show you. Again, here I am at McDonald's. Of course, I'm a clown, I'm waiting. And yeah, it just disappeared. Where did it go? So I reset the app. Wow, it's magic!
Which is phenomenal. It works like magic.
He said, "Kid, can you pray for me? It's been a fucking spirit. Do no better, but I
Fuck McDonald's, I'm out! Uber gave me something better.
Austin, a dream is a right. It's a team down in Austin.
Alrighty, thank you.
It's a little hot out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been the past few days. So.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you guys.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Yep, you too. You have a good one. There you go. Alrighty, thank you. The Uber rate?
Yeah.
For Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay.
How come you wear the camera?
Oh, it's just for my job.
Oh.
So.
This guy does not sound happy.
You don't have to, though?
No, I don't have to, but
All right, thanks, man.
yeah, no problem. Dude, why do they always gotta ask me that? Why do they always gotta say, why you got the camera? I'm just wearing it right here. I was about to say, you know, some people lie and say they don't get their food, but sometimes I'm just too nice. Because I worry, I have all these thoughts. I'm like, well, if I say that, he's gonna think I'm accusing him of possibly lying about his food. But he didn't sound too pleased with me. So it was right here where I did something really silly. I had a stack that was KFC and Chipotle, and for whatever reason, I decided to go and do Taco Bell instead of KFC, and of course they told me they didn't have the order. I realized I was at the wrong place and took the walk of shame back to my car. I don't know if it was because I was getting tired, but this wasn't my proudest moment. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my goodness. How dumb am I? That's just the theme of my day, man. Like, I don't know why I thought it was Taco Bell. That's just so dumb. I'm so out of it. I freaking waited there 6 minutes for them to tell me, yeah, we don't have that order. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, me neither, because it doesn't exist. So the lunch shift was going okay so far, but really not great. At about 4 hours in, I was around $75, which for using 3 apps during a lunch shift, I'd honestly expect more. But that wasn't gonna stop me of reaching my goal of $200, so despite waiting what felt like forever in between orders, I kept going. Bro, are you serious? Are you serious? Hello.
Hi.
There you are.
Thank you.
So it was about right here when I noticed a big issue. I was on a call with Kayla as she told me she noticed it was about to storm, and it was just before dinner time, so if it was going to storm now, it could be an issue on top of the already busy traffic. And sure enough, 15 minutes after the phone call, it started to sprinkle, then rain, and then storm. But I still wasn't gonna let this stop me, and we did get $1 peak pay for a bit, which really helped.
Hi.
Hello. Just picking up for DoorDash.
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. How are you doing?
Good.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yep.
What's this? An emergency flash flood warning is in effect. You see, here's the thing though, I really don't care. The money is worth it, right?
Appreciate it.
Yep, you have a good one. Thank you. Hello, this is your driver, Isaac. I actually just arrived at the main entrance.
Okay, I'm on my way up. Yeah, in just a second.
Thank you.
Yep, got it. All right.
Yep.
Take care.
Have a good one.
You too, thank you.
Here was another Instacart order, and this was one of the best Instacart orders I've got before, and not that the pay was super crazy or anything high. It was only $18, but it was going 3 miles and I only had to shop for 5 items. Granted, there were some duplicates and a little case of water, but considering it only took 30 minutes, $18 is very solid. Also, this 6-pack of Fiji was like $14. I get it, it's not my place to judge and you gotta treat yourself sometimes, right? But $14 for 6 bottles of water is a fucking crime.
Look at this, Instacart is just like DoorDash. One instruction says leave at the door, and then the other one says hand it to customer and don't leave the delivery unattended. So right here I passed a Wendy's and I've noticed this sign now for a few weeks. They are so desperate for work, they are actually hiring children. Firstly, is that even legal? I know you can get a worker's permit for school at 15 depending on where you want to work, but 14? And if I had a kid that was 14, I would not think a fast food environment is where I want them to be. As someone who's worked there, you've got generally just vulgar people. A lot of the times you had your fair share of perverts and workers who smoked and crushed pills and just did all sorts of things that should not be introduced to a 14-year-old. Anyways, that reminds me of this funny story. When I managed Wendy's last year, there was this dude named Neil that worked there. He was supposed to be one of my pre-closers, which was basically just someone who worked until like 10 p.m. to help get the store ready to close. Anyways, he came up to me one night and asked if he could go home an hour early because he didn't have much time to see his kids and he wanted to spend the weekend with his kids. So me being empathetic and a pushover at the same time, I said sure. Someone wouldn't lie about that, right? Anyways, before he left, I stepped outside for a break and he was outside smoking. He was on the phone and right in front of me started telling his buddies, yo, I'm getting off early, like save some for me. I haven't smoked good in a few weeks, bro. He's like a grown-ass man, by the way. So he's a piece of shit. And anyways, like a week later, he told a pregnant woman to her face that he liked to fuck pregnant women. So overall was just a terrible person. After that, of course, we fired him. But yeah, what a good work environment for 14-year-olds. So it's getting later in the night and I'm only about $40 from my goal, but most of the restaurants that are left open are terrible. They're dog poop, they're dog water, they're mostly drive-through only. This means long wait times and low paying orders, and I even got a few good Wendy's offers that I didn't take because, as you know, I could be hanging off a cliff with one hand, and if the only way that Tony Clown Shoe would save me is if I took a Wendy's order, I would fall to my inevitable doom. Hello.
Hi.
Would you like me to hand this to you?
Yes.
Here's that for you.
Thank you.
But finally, I met my goal, which was a great feeling, so today was a success. Now, to be honest with you, it wasn't that busy of a day, even considering that it was an on and off storm earlier, for pretty much more than half the day, but not every single day can be perfect. It's really important for you to keep an optimistic mindset. Some days you might make $300, and some days you might be out there for 12 hours struggling to break $200. That's the nature of this job, but just take advantage of the days that are doing really well for you so you don't have to stress and take the days that aren't doing so well so seriously. Remember, just like any business, there's going to be times where you're making a lot of money and there's going to be times where you're kind of not doing so well. But just don't work yourself up over things you can't control. So let's go over the numbers. On Thursday, on DoorDash, we made $150.23. On Instacart, we only made $36.74. And on Uber Eats, we made $21.89. So my total from all 3 apps was $208.86. And I worked 11 hours, but I took a 20-minute lunch break. So my hourly rate ended up being $19.89 an hour, so just under 20 bucks an hour. I drove 139 miles, so my dollar per mile was $1.49. And with those 139 miles that I drove, my gas cost was about $14. So not too bad at all. For those of you who are still watching this video, thank you very much. You are very awesome. But anyways, I kind of just want to give you an update of what's going on. As you guys know, I'm very close to hitting 20,000 subscribers. So this Sunday is the day that I'm actually going to go out there and record my scooter video. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. I think it's going to be super fun. You guys might even see some teasers next week. I don't know, but I am so close to my goal. I'm really appreciative for everybody who's got me as far as I am. I can't thank you guys enough. And another thing I want to talk about is next week I'm going to be working on DoorDash multi-apping. And I'm not going to give away too much, but I'll kind of tell you, basically next week, every single day I'm going to be working. This video is going to take a lot of time, a lot of work. But again, like I said, this could be the biggest DoorDash video video on YouTube. So for the next week or so, if you see sort of infrequent uploads, just know that that's temporary because I'm working on a banger video. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Dash on.